Welcome back to Let's Play Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. Last time we started the game, defeated the first boss, the Creaking Skull, and now, I believe, we have another boss to go hit up. Nope. That is definitively not a boss door. Let's check out the eastern wing of Castle Map 1. Oh? Hello there. Hello. You're human, aren't you? Relax. My name is Graham. Let's just say I'm a missionary. Oh, I'm Soma. Soma Cruz. You weren't here in this shrine before, were you? How did you get here? I'm not sure. I went through the shrine gate and boom, I was here. I see. Can I ask you a question? Go ahead. I don't mind. Is it true that this is Dracula's castle? It most certainly is. But isn't Dracula's castle in Europe somewhere? In theory, yes, but his true castle exists somewhere else. Something just kind of tickles me about the fact that, you know, Dracula is a known quantity in the modern world still. Like, it's just like, oh yeah, Dracula, he's over in Europe. Some crazy family has to kick his ass every 100 years. In theory, yes. His true castle exists somewhere else. His true castle? Yes. It's a well-known fact in the underworld. Do you believe in vampires? Well, no. I thought the story of Dracula was made up, actually. No, it's all true. It was leaked to the outside world. Usually, the church handles these things with the utmost secrecy. In the course of time, Dracula has resurrected many times. People lost faith, craved chaos and destruction. So, are you trying to tell me now that Dracula's been resurrected? No. Dracula perished in 1999. You know of the prophecy of 1999, don't you? Nostradamus' great prophecy? Oh yeah, I forgot that Nostradamus was, a big thing in the early 2000s. That's right. Dracula was resurrected exactly as he predicted, but vampire hunters destroyed him completely. They ended his regeneration cycle by sealing his castle, the symbol of his demonic power, inside the darkness of an eclipse. Okay, I was wrong. And that eclipse is where we are now. Yes, but there's still more to the story. There's more? In the year 2035, a new master will come to the castle, and he will inherit all of Dracula's powers. But yes, that time is now. I better get going. Is that all then? Oh, yeah, thank you. Farewell, be careful. Yes, you too. So Dracula is gone. Wait, no, that's a Sega IP. The Chapel. And someone has to inherit his power who's here. If you trust in Nostradamus, anyway. See, Bone Pillars are very much one of those enemies that really benefits from jump hitting. Here for a mind up. Get your mind up out of the gutter. Yeah, sometimes Bone Pillars have projectile, sometimes they have a breath attack. Can't quite get up to either of those potions. Big bell here. Can't really interact with it, though. like I said before, this game of the GBA trilogy is probably the lightest on the, like, difficult platforming, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, thinking back to problem segments of Circle of the Moon. Sewers. Bamboo sword. First katana, I think. Sword fashioned from bamboo. Oh no, this is a arcing sword. I gotta stick with the combat knife, though. Just the sheer attack power on that thing. Ooh, money. Just a random 100 gold coin. Or $100 coin. Jump attacking is also nice for just breaking candelabras. Giant Ghost provides a protective barrier. Yeah, not all R-button souls are, you know, progression items. Sometimes they're just, you know, handy little supports. Like, I'm definitely going to use that in a boss fight. Not that this game has particularly hard bosses. Part of being Satan 2, kind of, like, more so than Circle or Harmony, is, this game isn't very hard. Like, on a main playthrough. I don't know if any of the alternate password playthroughs are much tougher. Oh yeah, I never really talked about the alternate password modes in the previous games. I talked about how, you know, it's just kind of a character class in Circle that is, you know, it's an excuse to replay the game since it is a GBA game. It's not super long. But only if you really like Circle of the Moon, because some of those modifiers are downright sadistic. I forget who the alternate mode in Harmony is, because Harmony goes back to, you know, Satan has Richter mode. I'm not going to say who the alternate mode is in this game. Rapier. Just kind of our short sword upgrade. Again, I'm going to stick with the combat knife. There's going to be a save room down there. But yeah, this one goes back to straight up having like a different character with a different moveset and different progression system. Get that bottom left corner. It's going to bother me if I don't. Unless I just can't yet. Nope, I can't yet. Here's a scene. So here we have Une. It should drop anti-venoms. Let's go ahead and set up our giant ghost. It's not a particularly costly spell either. Who do we got? Manticore. Yeah, this is not a hard game. But being not a hard game means you can use basically, like, whatever souls you want. Which is neat. You could argue some of it is that, you know, I did grind out rock armor. It tosses boulders in it. Sure, I'll throw that on for a bit. I did grind the combat knife, which, fair. But also, like, generally this is on the lower end of the series difficulty scale. Even just counting Igavanias. Like, say what you will. Bloodstained is pretty tough at points. I don't know why I said it like that. Let's see. Here we are in the study. We are officially off the map. Can't quite get to that left side there from that room we were in. So, we've pretty much explored everything we can on the castle map. Durga throws katanas. I love that it's basically just a super knife. Let's see, I believe the study is when we start getting into, like, a little bit of, you know, the light puzzling inherent to these games. Bastard Sword, which is a better swing-down sword, I believe. No, that is our longsword. Honestly, 8 attack is still a significant amount, so I'm going to stick with the knife for now. But if I find myself getting hit too many times because I'm too close... yeah. There's just something comforting about playing a Castlevania game. Even, like, opposed to other Metroidvanias. Just knowing exactly what the format is. How the story will be presented. Evil Butcher. The enemy types. And thus, like, having an idea of, okay, this is a step up in difficulty. I want to say the Evil Butcher drops a weapon too. Weak to slash, poison, and... not sure what that one is. Loves to slice things with his well-used butcher knives. Everyone's gotta have a hobby. This is a situation where I'm gonna go ahead and throw on. Actually, this is not a bad use case for a bat. Yes, it is. But it's an excellent use case for Axe Knight. Yeah, we can push these boxes around. That's still not quite enough to get up there, so let's push this over here. And over here. Just barely can't make it up to that sword. Dang. I do prefer the Symphony of the Night soundtrack. Like, I understand there's a place for the more you know, atmospheric sound of the area themes in this game, but I like bombastic, synthy dungeon music. What can I say? Arachne snares enemies using a sticky web. There's Catoblepaws. A creature often mistaken for a gorgon in bestiaries. Because it has petrification powers. I want to say it is like a particularly useful soul, but not like a necessary one. Ectoplasms will inflict curse on you. Just drop curse potions. Curse will drain your MP over time. And make it so you can't really recover it. I think curse wears off over time, but you can also use it on curse potion. Let's keep exploring this room. Let's see. This room has a melon in it, but I believe... I could be wrong, but there are certain rooms where there's a rare chance for a specific enemy to spawn. And that enemy's soul drop is not guaranteed. Also, you can ride on the back of a Catoblepaws. Just a fun detail. Is this a save room? It is. I have a vague memory / sixth sense. Student witches have a fun soul. If you've watched Proton John's LP, you know what it is. If only I could squeeze through there. Another character. Hey, you're Selma, aren't you? You must be him. Yes, but who are you? I love that it's a small detail. Soma is constantly bewildered because he's not supposed to be in this situation, and I kind of appreciate that. Opposed to, like, every other Castlevania protagonist's, like, bravado. Oh, forgive me. I'm Yoko Belnadis. I'm a member of the church. Why would a member of the church recognize me? You've been Genya Arikado, right? Very smooth game. I did meet him, but he told me about you and asked me to help you if you were in trouble. Arikado said that? That's hard to believe. Well, he may seem cold at first, but he's actually quite a decent guy. He may be looking out for you because you share the same dark powers. Wait, did you say my powers are dark? Oh, you mean you didn't know that? Oh no, did I say something? Said is said. Essentially, you have the power to rule over and command monsters. Over monsters? I have no desire to do that. It comes as naturally as breathing for you, so you may not realize it yet. Though I called it a dark power, that doesn't mean it's evil. It's like a weapon. Its user decides whether to use it for good or evil. Well, when you put it that way, I feel a little bit better. Since I got this power, I've begun to lose my sense of self. You're yourself. There's no one else you could be. Don't second-guess yourself. Be confident. That's most important. I think I understand now. Thanks, Yoko. Nice to be thanked. Oh, I forgot to ask you. Have you seen a man named Graham? Graham? Yes, I met him earlier. Be wary of that man. I believe he'll inherit Dracula's powers. Wait, you don't look like a bad guy. Right, I've got a bridge to sell you. Don't be fooled by his appearance. He's not who you think he is. Alright. Well, I must be going. I've got to find Graham. See you around. Gee, I wonder what Aricado's real name could be. Oh yeah, when you're in the stoned form, mash movement and attack, and A and B. It's arcade game rules. Yep, simple little puzzle, gotta look away from it, so backdash into it. I think I specifically looked up the Catoblepas because I was really confused by it constantly being mistranslated as a Gorgon in games. Whip sword, Igarashi's favorite weapon, extendable sword. Its attack animation is so long you can't jump attack with it. Koji Igarashi is the director of this game, Symphony of the Night, and I believe all 3 of the DS games, but I could be wrong. As well as, of course, Bloodstained. So, his Kickstarter backer weapon was the whip sword, I believe. Anyway, boss. What do we got? Great armor. Whack him where the shield isn't. I'll use a potion, I guess. Yeah, his hitbox is a little wonky, but he's not the toughest. What's a child like yourself doing in a place like this? Child? You're rude, Grandpa. My apologies. My name's Hammer. The armor ordered me to come here. Hi, I'm Soma. Thought I was inspecting a shrine, but suddenly I was in a castle. You think that's a mean thing to do to a guy? So I just bailed on my mission. What do you mean? There were a bunch of strange people gathered at the shrine. Thought they'd be good customers, so I opened up a shop. Good for you. There are weapons all over this castle and no monsters at the front gate. Good place for a shop. Come on by. I'll give you a good deal. See you around. Shop, huh? I don't get it. Relic Soul. Malphas. We get a double jump. Yeah, we get the double jump this early in the game. Like, this is the second relic we get in the game. But it also means there's more stuff we can reach. Already did that room. I like that a bureau just kind of spawns in that room now, instead of being empty like a lot of other cutscene rooms. I don't know why. Let's see. Can't do anything over there because I still can't get through that space. Let's hit the save. They do make you backtrack surprisingly far to use this. They're usually pretty good at, like, immediately giving you a thing you can do with a relic. See, I don't think I even need... Okay, I do need the box to get that. Here we get a heart pendant, which is a further defense boost from the regular pendant. So, yeah. Little luck, little defense. And if we push this over here, and then push this over here. I hit that button by reflex because that's my speed up button on the GBA emulator. Broadsword, I think we already have. No, we don't. It is better than a bastard sword. Oh, we already did have broadsword. Hey. The way the inventory is organized is weird. Once I run out of Igavanias, I will do Bloodstained for a October game. But I do still have the 3DS games and Symphony of the Night to go. So it's going to be a while yet. Hammer! Your standard hammer. Which, honestly, like... the attack speed sucks, but the range and damage? I'll take it. The hurt box might be a little weird on it. Never mind, that's not worth using. Tiny Devil creates a blade vortex around its foes. It's a little obscene. In fact, I think it's one of the best early game Souls, if not the best one. Because you don't really have room-clearing ability at this point. Here we've got good old Ghost Dancers, Castlevania Classic, Anti-Venom. And this weird thing. Let's not mess with that yet. If you know Castlevania, you know what that is. If you don't, wow, this is a strange situation to be introducing someone to series that has main, or was at one point as mainstream as Castlevania. Silk Robe. Boosts int significantly and only loses 1 defense, so sure, I'll make my soul stronger. Can't really get up there any further though, so I guess let's hit up that thing that has a brand new user interface. Ghost Dancer increases luck by 4. Sweet. I might be wrong. Luck might just be item drops, but still helpful. Still helpful either way. Anyway, it's a teleportal. I'm gonna use a potion before I die. Lose, honestly, quite a lot of progress. Because these games are still brutal if you die. See, this is the kind of level theme I like in a game like this. Killer doll. $50. And the cestus. Even worse ranked than the dagger, but, like, you can hit, like, ridiculously hard, fast with this. For comparison, I'm gonna stick with the knife. I think it's still better DPS. Probably because it's something you have to grind for, where the cestus is just an exploration weapon. And a pretty quick to get exploration weapon at that. Anyway, Hamer mentioned setting up a store where there were no monsters, so howdy there, you came. Is this where you've opened your shop? Yes, it is. By the way, that cute young lady over there, she's staring at you. Is she your friend? Yeah. Well, had no idea you were so popular with the ladies. But hey, it's not like that. Don't be shy now, you hear? It's a good thing to be young. It's a good thing. Alrighty, back to business. Take a look around, friend. So he will sell us the castle map too. Potions, mines up. Anti-Venom, Sun-Curse Potions, Bacillard, Combat Knife if you didn't grind one out, Rapier, Hammer, Broadsword, Spear, new weapon, spears go directly in front of you and have a lot of range. Gladius Sword, Ancient Sword, Scimitar, curved blade with a sharp edge. It is a sweeping weapon, downward. Katana, nondescript sword. Let's see, War Fatigue, sturdy clothing made specifically for the battlefield. Boosts our attack. Copper Plate. I'm going to pick up the War Fatigues, and I'm going to sell off some weapons I'm not using. Sell the starter knife. Sell the short sword, bastard sword, broadsword, whip sword I'm keeping for the... nah. Sword, hammer, rapier... that's enough. Selling. Pick up the katana, just for the laughs. It's a fast sweeping sword. And it's fast enough you can fairly consistently land the jump attack trick. So, hey, it's an upgrade.
Okay.
Welcome back, Soma. Hey. What? That man over there. You mean Hammer? Seems Hammer, huh? Don't you think he's a little scary? I think he's a decent guy. Look at all those weapons he has over there. Told me he was opening up his own shop. Here? He's opening up shop in this castle? It's weird. Yeah, it is pretty strange. If you say he's a good guy, I don't believe you. You can absolutely break the game and get, like, I think basically any item in the game with Hammer's shop. I don't know the details of how it works. Or, no, it's that you can get infinite money with a relatively simple trick if you know what the trick is. That's what it is. But I think I'm gonna go hit that save point. Now we've really hit the stride. We have like the katana, which is kind of the first really good sweeping weapon. We have the double jump, which gives us access to so much stuff. Next time when Let's Play Castlevania Aria of Sorrow, we got a bunch of stuff we can check out now. See you guys then.